Hello, everyone, on this wonderful Friday. Today, again, we have a very exciting guest with us. So, Joy is one of my favorite too. So, he actually gives very interesting research and validated strategies on equities, I guess, and also on the option side. So, today we will be diving deep with him about what is his strategy, how does he trade, and whatever style he has, which charms the people around in the trading world. So that's going to be the topics around the trader stock session. So hi Joy, very wonderful to have you with us.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for conducting this session, and I hope listeners will accept me as a speaker. And because I have always tried to be vocal on my trading psychology, my trading types, and also I try to be active on social medias as well. So I hope this will be a good initiative to reach to new people so that we can educate as much as possible from our side. And another one thing that I want to add that during this market is volatile these days. So this time people need more this type of initiatives because they need uh, experience, they need some
Correct.
guidance, they need some help and everything. So I hope it will be definitely very useful, very helpful for freshers as well as experienced people as well.
Correct, correct, definitely. And I think that was the reason. I think we were following up with you from a lot of time. You just removed the time from your busy schedule and you joined us on this Traders Talk. We really appreciate that, Joy. And you giving back to the traders in this community is very helpful, I guess. So let's start. I think people are very excited to know about you. So, Joy, just to start with, what was the background? Like, how did you come to trading? What was your goal? Was it from the start that you were the full-time trader as you are right now? So, what was the passion which drove you over here?
Actually, it was from my father. Actually, he was an investor during 1992, 1998 during this time. So I was looking at him since my school days. So as you know, from my childhood, I'm seeing these stocks. They are rising, they are falling, and everything. So I got habituated with the stock market from the very beginning. And I'm also from commerce background, so obviously I got interest after my college life as well. So once I complete my college life, then I went for coaching first. Before opening the account, I went for the training. So I completed the basic training first. Then I went for the advanced F&O part. So it was this particular work profile suits me, and I choose this trading, especially not investment. Mostly I'm a trader. I do investment but very less, but still I choose this trading profile because it suits my own nature. I feel more comfortable with trading setups, my own strategies, market ups downs and everything. So I live with it. So that is the reason why I'm here, why I'm more interested about the trading and all.
Got it. So, you are an actual trader and not an investor in the market. So, being a trader, like everyone knows the statistics that only 1% traders succeed in market, and you are one of them. So, we are very glad that we have honor to speak with you over such traders talk. Joy, what according to you is the secret behind your trading success? So if you can just help out the audience with the formula, or maybe some tips which you can suggest to the traders or the young who are actually coming to this field. So what according to you was the success for your trading journey?
I would like to name two different things. First of all, you must have a trading mindset. you must know what type of person you are, what type of things you can go with.
Correct.
So first of all, I know I'm a trader. I can do trading much better than anything else. So that is why I'm a trader here. So when I'm a trader, I choose not to predict the market. There are
Okay.
many people who try to predict that market will create bottom at 15,000 level, at 15,000 level, maybe 3 months or 6 months or few years before the bottom or top. So this type of predictive mindset, I never felt it will help me. So what I do, I just follow the market. I don't need to do
Correct.
anything. I don't need to pass any comment. I don't need to um, be correct or wrong. I don't need to be correct or wrong. Whatever market is doing, I do the same. So if
Correct.
market is rising, I'm going long. If market is falling, I'm short. If market is going sideways, then I'm very, very selective. So it is very easy for me to go with this type of trading technique, because I have seen that there are many people who have tried to predict the market, who have tried maybe 100 times. Out of 5 or 10 times they are correct, 90 times they are wrong. So
Correct.
that's not trading. What is the trading? Trading is to stay above the break-even level. We need to make a good strategy, whatever can fetch a good percentage of accuracy. For example, if it is going with 50% accuracy, so I must have honest to one risk reward ratio, so that at least I stay above the break-even level. So
Correct.
that is trading. If you are not taking that, if you are not making that break-even level, so you are not a trader. You are just a loser. So what I'm trying to do is just to go with a strategy that is earning more than break-even level, and that is enough for me. So it depends on the market, whether market is giving me a better accuracy or a little less. So it doesn't matter. Time to time, it change. So we
Correct.
cannot expect to work with the market like as we have seen till October, that the market was very, very strong. It was rising without any reason. It was like every day it is rising. Every small mid caps are hitting circuits. So that was a different market. So that time we can expect a very good return from our market without having any experience as well. But
Correct.
there are time when you cannot make money, you cannot make profits continuously if you don't have a strong strategy, if you don't have a good risk reward, if you don't have a good um, risk taking ability. I have seen there are many people who are not ready to take the losses.
Correct.
If you are a trader, you have to take the losses. So now the second thing I would like to mention is that your profits must be bigger than your losses. So that is what I
Correct.
have seen. It doesn't matter what strategy we are using, it doesn't matter what type of market it is, but whenever we are losing our in a particular trade, if I'm losing that, if I'm losing even a little bit, I choose to exit partially, so that my risk will drop substantially. Like if I'm making in a particular stock, for example, 5%. If I'm making 5%, I'm not ready to lose more than 2% in the next trade.
Correct.
This type of, rather I would go for losing 1% or less than 1%. So that risk must be very less, reward must be very high. That is the
Correct.
only way available to stay above the break-even level. That is the only way available to survive in the stock market. That is why I have learned
Correct.
in my last 15 years almost. And I would like to mention another one thing, that during my early years, I was feeling like that I'm having some luck. I'm very lucky, and I don't need to follow these rules. These rules are very much painful. So I don't need to keep risk reward ratios. I don't need to think about these calculations, and I will just take the trade, and it will go hit the target. Kind of that type of fresh mindset. You know,
Correct.
that time market taught me a very hard way that it doesn't matter who you are, but you have to follow these things. Otherwise, surviving in market is almost impossible. So I choose to
Correct.
go with the market, not to predict. I choose to make profits bigger than the losses. I choose to go with a single strategy, not to take, not to make new strategies, not to try to find new type of setups every day. Just go with your comfortable type of setups, comfortable price indicators, whatever you are using, volume, volatility, data, whatever. But just go with it and you will make it. Yes.
Correct. So, two good points, Joy. So, learned a lot from this. And if I could summarize, when you say go with the fixed logic, is similar to system-based trading, right? So, when you say that you just follow one strategy, that's you just follow one system or just system do the systematic trading, and that's your secret sauce which you have understood in years of trading. And that is something of the same ideology what actually we have at AlgoBulls as well. So really, it's the thing which is already available in the market, but people tend to think that we can do the discretionary thing, or we may be able to predict the market, where the market is going, and make money, but that's not possible. So, as you rightly said, uh, you need to cut your losers and focus on the winners. Loss is inevitable in the market. That's truly a statement which I think cannot justify anything, like anything else cannot justify this. So that's the best thing what you have.
And another one thing I would like to add here, these lines are like easy available everywhere. We have heard these lines
Correct.
so many times. I hope
Correct.
every single trader, every single successful trader will repeat these lines again and again. But the thing is that when we are not experienced, when we are a little speculative type of minds that we have, that
Correct.
time we don't understand the inherent meaning of these lines. We just heard these lines,
Correct.
we just read it, and we just forget it. It is
Correct.
our psychology, it is our human psychology. It doesn't matter what type of people you are or what type of trading technique you are using. Just our mindset is this type of mindset that it doesn't accept the fact. So
Correct.
once we will follow it, once we will practice it in our live market, it doesn't matter what is the quantity, it doesn't matter how much profit you are making. Go with the percentage, how much percentage you are making. So like I always have seen that in my early days I have made good losses as well, but that time
Correct.
when I was making the losses, I'm that kind of person who don't want to lose. Okay, like
Correct.
there is a time when we everyone just want to make profit. Even still,
Correct.
today as well, I'm not ready to lose anything. So that type of mindset I have. So I know myself. I know my mind that how to manage it, how to control it, what to do with it, and what not to do with it. So it is our job to know ourselves. What type of
Correct.
person I am, what type of trading technique, what type of decisions will help me to be neutral during the trading hours, so that we will not be biased to anything, irrespective of short, long, or particular stock. Nothing that doesn't matter. We need to know
Correct.
ourselves. So
Correct. Correct. So basically, the gist is that these formulas or these lines, what you said, are already available in the market, and every expert is actually repeating it again and again. But people feel that this is not the formula for success. This is something what people say, right? So the point here is there is no secret sauce. The point is that everyone can learn systematic trading, or maybe use some systems and do systematic trading and actually make money out of it. So nowadays the technology is also driving so fast that people don't need to sit in front of the screen, and they can use the algorithms for their own benefit. So the systematic trading, emotional bias is totally gone from the markets. So that's a wonderful point. What we have. So coming to the next question, Joy, how do you trade? Like, what are your areas of interest? Do you trade in equities? Do you trade in futures, options? How short, long? What's it you do in your trading career?
As I said, that it depends on that particular person, and it depends on the particular time. So I know when what type of trade is perfect for me. There are times
Correct.
when I'm highly active in cash trades, stock market, equity, cash market trades. There are times when I was very active with the options buying. There were times when I was option strategy trader. I was using strategies to trade, and currently I'm highly active with futures trading.
Correct.
Irrespective of this type of trading instrument and segments, what I have seen, the daily chart, the daily chart is highly underrated, because
Okay.
what we have seen in hourly chart, in 15 minutes chart, 30 minutes chart, do we have any closing in that particular time frame? No. Market close at 3:30. It doesn't close
Correct.
in every hour. It doesn't close in after every 15 minutes. So if we use the 15 minutes, 30 minutes, even 5 minutes, whatever your intraday time frames, I have seen that our accuracy, our strategy will work very it works maybe a half of its capabilities. So once I have used with the daily charts where I'm getting the real closing, that time I found the outcome is completely different. So
Okay.
what I do, I'm a blind daily chart follower, irrespective whether it is intraday trade or it is positional, it doesn't matter. But I confirm it with the daily. If daily is saying it is the entry, I take the entry. Otherwise, I don't take the entry. So
Correct.
that is my personal trading technique. That I'm a daily chart trader. Now, if the daily chart is giving me the entry, then I take the entry. Then I go with the long, short, whatever it is. Uh, then I found it is a trade. Otherwise, I ignore the intraday time frame signals, and it has
Okay.
helped me a lot. It has helped me a lot. I hope my our listeners will definitely try this method. Whatever technique you are using, it doesn't matter. Just go with the daily chart. Just go with the real closing. Now, let me tell you another one thing, that 99% of the traders are losing, or they are not making more
Correct.
than the FD return. That is the fact. Data. Data is saying that. Now we have to be among that 1% of the traders. Then what we have to do? We have to do something that those 99% people are not doing. We have to
Correct.
follow something that those 99% people are not following. We have to
Correct.
think like something that those 99% of the traders are not thinking.
Correct.
So just ask your friends how many of them are trading in daily charts. You will find very few. All the freshers, all the newcomers are using 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minute charts. So
Correct.
that is the thing what it is making me or it is creating a different space for me. It is it
Correct.
is a place where very few are using the daily chart. And another one thing I would like to repeat, that there is no strategy that can work, that can give you guaranteed profits. So which strategy will work? That particular strategy will work best for that particular time, the which one is using very less or no one is using. That is the way.
Correct.
When some strategies used by no one or very less percentage of the people, those strategies will work. Those strategies will give the best returns. So we
Correct.
have to go with that type of time frame. We have to go with that type of entry type, which is not used by
Correct.
the others. If everyone is watching 200 DMA, if everyone is watching RSI, if everyone is watching stochastics and these moving average crossovers and everything, it doesn't mean that that will give profit to everyone. So everyone will buy. So who
Correct.
will sell? So that is the real fact. That is the real market. So please
Correct.
try to be different. That is why I try to be different. Like these strategies are different. It doesn't matter what type of indicators you are using, what type of setups you are using. You can use anything, but just try with the daily chart. I
Correct.
hope that will generate better returns compared to intraday time frames. And another one thing I would like to say, if you ask anyone to just a simple question that do you like or do you choose to wait? No
Correct.
one, no one wants to wait. Everyone wants to make
Okay.
money right now. Everyone wants to make money in
Correct.
next 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes,
Correct.
right? So once everyone is trying that thing, so you have to be different. You cannot do that.
Correct.
So just be
Correct.
different and your outcome will be different. So that is
Correct.
the way what I try to follow. Obviously every individual is different, but that is my way to look at the
Correct.
market. That is my way to go with the price.
No, I guess that's the perfect way. I would say like that because let me compare it with some business or job which you are doing, in which you need to deliver some product or service. You don't go like if you are selling a product, you manufacture it, you package it, then you sell it to retail participants, like the customer's end goal. Then the money comes, then you make profits. In trading, everyone feels that if I have taken the entry signal, then it's a profit directly. So that's not truly possible. You are absolutely correct in that, where you said that people need to wait. Like people, the traders don't have patience. Like for example, if they are taking a trade, they are staring at the M2M. So by staring at the M2M, they feel that it's going high. It's going high again. There is a low candle over there. People are like, oh shit, I have entered into the wrong trade. Again, they are not waiting for the drawdown. So there should be some rule, right? As you rightly said, there should be some rule for waiting on that. It shouldn't be like I felt like that, I entered. I felt like that, it's exited, and that's the reason I think. And you gave a very secret formula, I guess. I really find it very useful. I may adopt it in my trading style also. I'm also a trader myself. So, what you said, take the confirmation or take the signaling from 1 day candle itself. So this is, I think, something what major intraday players are missing, because everyone checks up to 1 hour. I know very few people who do 2 hours. No one checks on 1 day, because the confirmation comes from 1 day, as you rightly said. So that's a thought we should all give and actually appreciate that this secret formula is shared by Joy. So really appreciate that. And Joy, what about the risk management part? So how do you manage your risk? I am pretty sure you manage it very well, and that's the Ori formula, which you always told that you cut short your losses and go for your profits. So can you give some numerical examples of, or maybe some formula, how people can do that, and how traders can use that in their own trading style?
Risk management. See, here psychology involved. So what is my way to look at it is the little different. Like everyone is having its own capacity of taking that risk. For example, this amount is different for each and everyone. So it is
Correct.
completely our job to understand which amount is acceptable for me. For example,
Correct.
if I see, I'm just taking my own example that if I see more than 30,000 loss per lot per trade in a single lot or in a single trade, if I'm taking two lots, that amount should be 60,000. So
60,000.
If it is going beyond 30,000, that time I cannot accept it. That is my own psychology, that I understand it. So that you
Correct.
have to also understand what type of what is that particular amount that you cannot just be normal
Accept.
with it. If
Correct.
your level of acceptance is 30,000, then just go calculate your risk as per that amount. For example, I'm taking entry at 100, stop loss at 90, so my risk is 10 points. So once my 30,000 is risk, so how many quantities I will take? That's 30,000 divided by 10. That
Correct.
is a simple way of calculating the quantity. So if I see that some trade is going wrong, -5, -10,000, -15,000, I rarely go wait till the 30,000. There are many people who use strict stop loss, but I'm not the person who use
Correct.
strict stop loss. Why? I go
Okay.
with the trailing stop loss. I go with the time to time, with every particular candle, with every single moment when price is rising or falling. With time, I change my stop loss with the price. So what happens? How my risk reward I manage? Like if I have taken entry today, so after 2 days, if it might have went from 100 to 110. My target is 120.
Correct.
From 110, it is now coming down. So my
Correct.
risk management is like that, so that it is a trailing stop loss, so that it will
Correct.
just trigger my stop loss maybe at 105 or maybe at 107, kind of that. So it is very tight. I'm ready to lose 70% of the time. I'm ready
Okay.
to lose 70% of the time, because I know only 30% trades, if they are going correct, then I'm above the break even. That
Correct.
risk reward is saving me. That no one literally practically very few people are practicing this.
Correct.
There are few people who use there are few technique who use strict stop loss. For example,
Correct.
when I have taken a trade, the stop loss was 90 to 90, irrespective of the holding period, irrespective of the price up and down. They don't change the time, they don't change the stop loss, but I change the stop loss with the time, with the candle.
Okay.
So it helps me to reduce the risk a lot. For example, if I'm making 25,000 or 30,000 profit in a single trade, so on average, my risk or my loss making trades are maybe 5,000 or 8,000 rupees only per lot.
Correct.
So the thing is, it is almost 1:4 or 1:5. So that
Oh.
helps me to survive. So it doesn't
Correct.
matter what type or what kind of trader we are, but if our risk reward, if our particular risk management strategy is aggressive, then if you are correct, you are making the profit, price is rising, your trade is correct, all good. If you are wrong, your risk will be very low, very less, and
Correct.
I'm ready to cut that risk, I'm ready to cut that trade at any point of time if it is not going as per my setup, as per my
Correct.
strategy. So I just cut it with 5,000, 10,000 kind of loss, and I don't care for that, because I know that type of losses are just nothing. Even if
Correct.
I make 10 loss making trades, one single profit making trades will eat all the losses. So that is the
Correct.
way how we can survive. Like
Correct.
most of the people want 100% accuracy. No, that's not possible. 100% accuracy world pe kisi ko nahi mila. So that is not possible, and don't try to go for that. So what we
Correct.
can do, so here also the same logic comes. All the people are asking for 100% accuracy. That is why no one is getting it. So what you have to do, you
Correct.
have to be different. You have to aim for
Correct.
some less accurate trades. Be happy with
Correct.
50% accuracy. That is my last 15 years experience. 50% accuracy is more than enough. If you
Correct.
are taking 10 trades, five trades are good. They are giving you enough profit. So that is more
Correct.
than enough. We don't need more than that, simply. And if market is
Correct.
good, it may go for 60%, 70% maximum, not more than that. That is my personal experience. It may be differ for others.
No, I can relate to it, and I can totally understand it. So basically, your mantra is uh, basic risk management should be 1:4. Whenever you are aiming for the target, aim very high, that you cover all the small losses what you are making. And as everyone knows that losses are inevitable in the market, so there is no market where loss is not there. And if someone is claiming that I don't make losses, I doubt he is even trading with real money. So so it's a very different game where you do with the real money. The emotions are attached. The M to M you are seeing. You are, as you rightly said, you give a very insightful knowledge on that. For you, it may be like 30,000 when you are seeing that, oh, it's a wrong trade. What I have entered now, I have to cut off after trailing. But for some people, it may be even 5,000, 10,000, or even 20,000 per trade. Anything which is suiting your. So basically, you have to stay in the market to make money. You don't have to be. You just put all money in. You go bankrupt and you say, now I will not trade. So that so that's not possible. So
Another one thing I want to add, just I want to add another one thing,
yes,
and that I would like to say that is a secret that people don't realize it.
correct,
What we think about risk reward. For example, when we are taking the trade, that time we are calculating that my risk is 10 points, reward is 20 points, so 1:2 the risk reward. That is the
correct,
all people are doing. But no
correct,
one, literally very less people are really calculate their real risk reward. What is the real risk reward? I'm talking about the actual profit and actual loss, the
correct,
average loss per trade and average profit per trade. Do we calculate? Very less people are really they are calculating it. Very less people, and everyone is talking about that imaginary risk reward 1:2, 1:3. I will take stop loss of 10 points. I will make 20 points. So that is a 1:2 risk reward
correct,
ratio. That is not the real world. Just wake up. We need to look at what you are doing actually. If you are
correct,
doing 1:2, if you are making 10,000 rupees loss per trade in last 100 trades, and if you are making
correct,
5,000 rupees profit on average in last 100 trades, our total.
correct,
So your risk reward is 1:2.5. So
correct,
look at your trades, what you are doing actually. Don't look what you are expecting or what you are
correct,
just writing on your on the paper. It doesn't matter what you are writing. It doesn't matter what you are thinking. It doesn't matter what you are expecting. It does matter what you are doing. So that is
correct,
the difference. That is the thing that we shall pay attention. Risk reward doesn't mean that what we are thinking before taking the trade. It is
correct.
what is coming after the trade,
After,
after
correct,
all the trades, after the month. Just look at in last month how many trades you have taken, how many losses, how many profits, what is the average loss, what is the average profits. So look at the risk reward there. So that is the real part where people don't
correct,
look at, they don't care about it,
correct,
and that is the reason why they don't survive, they don't stay above the break even point.
correct. That's totally correct, I guess, because people analyze the trade, or maybe they take the trade based on certain signals. But what is analysis? No one does after taking the trade, like actually realizing what is coming in their broking P&L account. So this is a really good thing that traders should note. Actually sit on the weekends, maybe sit with your ledgers, open what trades you have done, learn from those mistakes, and then only you can imagine yourself that you are being on the right path for full-time trading. It's a learning curve which needs a lot of time. So Joy, what? So you also have strategy on AlgoBulls, keeping your IP secret. If you can share something on that strategy, like what is exactly that strategy do and how actually it's beneficial. So I don't want you to disclose your IP. Of course, it's protected, but whatever you can give to the audience.
Actually, there also I use trend following technique. I'm also a trend following trader, and there also it is a trend following technique. So it is
Correct.
just we are trying to identify the directional movement in options at selling side. As it is in
Okay.
the selling side, so it will generate a good continuous profit. Most or not most of the time, but it is above the break even, so that we are whether it is staying
Correct.
above the break even or not. So in
Correct.
there we have created a type of strategy that is working above the break even, that is back tested, and that is it is going to work for next few years, next few decades as well, because it is not predictive kind of analysis. It is trend following. Agar market, if
Correct.
market is rising, we are long. If market is falling, we are short. So market is always correct. We cannot doubt on market movement. So if you are
Correct.
taking trades as per the market, so whatever market is giving, it is yours.
Correct. Got it. Thank you so much for sharing that. It's totally. I think it's enriching the knowledge of audience, and if people actually take a note on this, people can traders can go on AlgoBulls and check out Joy's strategy, which is a trend following strategy on options. What as he mentioned, and the traders don't need to have a learning of it, because it's all the Joy's experience what we have combined along with his. Support, we have actually made the strategy into algo architecture and deployed on the platform. So it's really beneficial for the traders to check out that. And Joy, you already gave a lot of knowledge on trading, like the risk management, your trading style, your ideologies, your how what is the psychology on trading. So anything you would like to advise to the new traders, and you would like to impart some knowledge to them of anything which you feel is very necessary and for important for the traders.
See, first of all, stop run behind the accuracy. Your accuracy will never be 100%. So accept this fact. So by accept this fact, don't search for new strategies every day. So understand yourself, what type of person you are, and go with your comfortable type of trading strategies. Let me tell you another one thing, that your strategies are not the thing that is making profit. It is you,
Correct.
your skill. You need to develop your skills. Your skills are making the profit. When we sit in front of the screen, we don't we are not we don't have any age. When
Correct.
I'm sitting in front of the screen, you are sitting in front of the screen, so we all are having the equal opportunity. It is our
Correct.
skill that is fetching the profit. So always
Correct.
we need to remember that we need to practice. We must have the interest about the system. It is not the money, it is the knowledge. So once you will gain the knowledge, once you will have the interest from your bottom of your heart, so you will make it. Definitely you will make it. And
Correct.
with time it will be more sharper. Your strategy, your setups, your whatever you say, it might change, but you, the
Correct.
person, will never change. So with time you will be more experienced. With time you will be more versatile, and just trust on yourself. You can do it. Just you need to
Correct.
pay attention, you need to pay interest, you need to have the patience and practice. Just all.
Correct. Wonderful. I think this was one of the best sessions we had, Joy, in such a short
Thank you.
amount of time. Most welcome, sir. I am truly amused that in such short amount of time, it feels like we know each other a lot, and actually, you have shared so much knowledge about trading. So I hope this helps all the participants, and we can reach out to the larger audience and make the trading community more stronger. One day we all have a goal that we change that percentage, that only 1% people are making money. That's going to be changed. So one day, emotional biases, the formulas, the strategies, everyone, we have a dream, to convert to the systematic trading, and everyone can get out, earn something out of stock markets, right? So because it's for everyone. So let's hope for the best. And thank you so much, Joy, for joining us. And we are really very happy that you took time out from your busy schedule and joined us for the Traders Talk. There will be such more sessions as well. We'll be keep approaching you, and I hope you will give us the time next time as well. So we will have many questions from the audience. So once we have the questions, we will do our next episodes as well. Thank you
Definitely.
so much. Thank you so much, Joy, for joining us.
Welcome. Thank you for taking this initiative, and just this is something we live for. We love this
Correct.
market, and we are doing everything just for the market. And as
Correct.
the subject is the stock market, it attracts us like anything. Like we are ready to speak about market hours after hours, and it is
Correct.
coming from our heart. So
Correct.
there is nothing prefixed. There is nothing. It was nothing like that. Nothing scripted. Nothing. So it is all our experience, whatever we have seen
Correct.
in our last few years. That is, we are just sharing with you,
Correct.
and we hope our listeners will definitely think about these topics. They will think about these points,
Correct.
and definitely they will be a better trader in next few days to few months. So all the best to them, and thank you for this initiative again. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Most welcome. And I definitely have a good feeling that there will be many successful traders after hearing your stories. And it's right that we can speak on ours on stock market, because on the heart we are the traders. So thank you so much. We really appreciate your time, and we'll join again soon. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.